Hey guys, welcome back. So like I said, next video we do, we're gonna have that diff is gonna be in. So it's completely installed in there. Everything's all set back up and everything. So that's done. So I guess by screwing up the axle, going in there and not greasing the axles, well, this is what happens. Still in there, nice and seized. So Rhino 2.0s again, because last time I put them in the rear, had no difficulty whatsoever with the Rhinos. Yep, happy with those. So just like usual, we're gonna put a lot of grease on the splines. And yeah, I got nothing to say about these Rhinos. They're no problem whatsoever. So I'm happy with them. And I guess this video is going to be how to install these axles. Go put some extra grease on the splines inside here. All right, so now let's get this guy in here. All right, so this here, it's not supposed to be. That's it. So these come with the nut and washer and cutter pin. So we got that going for ourselves. Did that out. So and these fit tight if you don't take off the top part. There we go. So that's one done. Let's go do the other side. So don't forget, they put the cover pins at the top of the boxes. And I'm all greased up. Whatever. Throw that there for now. What's nice about these axles is I think you can go 45, what is it? It's made out of 4340 chromoly, industrial grade, and high articulation angle. The angle on them and the boots are way heavier duty. So there we go. Finally putting this thing back together. So yeah, so really happy with the rear ones. So same thing with the front ones. Let's grease it up again. This clip is important to grease because it's the clip that, if you don't put anything around the clip, it's the clip that can seize up. So grease that clip real good. All right, so put this aside for now and go grease the splines on that thing on the other side. So Should be good. Yeah. So, lift this out of the way again. And all right, so now I gotta remove this again. All right, and slap that in here. All right, guys, so once you got the axle through the knuckle, make sure you grease your splines. Grease your splines, grease everything. Stick back the hub in the knuckle. So if it's stiff, just use a rubber mallet. Alright, so that's simple enough. And then nut and washer that comes with the kit. So, and there's a roundness on the washer, throw that inside. So, that's 30 mil. I used to torque them, and I found that when I torque them to the 95, I'd always have to give it some more, just a little bit with the impact, get to line up the cutter pin. So now basically what I do, I know my impact, so I know it's about the same amount of torque. Just put the cutter pin in there. I'll go turn off the compressor. So just bend the cutter pin. Come on. There we go. And that's it for that. And then you gotta put the lower arm in. You can do that before putting all this in too. I just went an opposite way, I guess. So you gotta lift this up a little bit, that it lines up. So you put this in before you put your shock automatic, for sure. Just wiggle it. Throw a span underneath it. And grab a bolt and should go in easy. Why won't you go in? Pushed it in too much. Yeah. So let's wiggle it in, I guess. Okay, lower A-arm, 15 millimeter. That's it. So now you got to put back stabilizer link, which is 19 inside and 18 on the other side. So it goes in here. So it's 19 on this side and 18 on the socket side. That's it for that. Okay, so next is putting the caliper back on. That's going to be a 15 mil. Put some blue Loctite on your bolts. I never wear gloves, and now I know why I never wear gloves. Because it's annoying as hell to work with them. All right, next is the shock. All right, so the last thing you do is putting the shock bolt. That's 18 millimeter on each side. So, all right guys, so last but not least, put the tires back on. And these go 89 foot-pounds torque. So, appreciate you guys watching another video. And finally got this thing put back together. And I'm happy that this thing is finally back together. So anyway, so Rhino 2.0s, I guess it's the best way to go when you got a year and a half of warranty on them. And $50 to replace after 6 months, I think. Anyways, better warranty than Can-Am. And you can basically get them when on sales every long weekend or whatever, cheaper than what Can-Am sells there. So don't even go bother to buy an OEM, right? So no EM. So yeah, so I'm really happy now. And we'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate you guys subscribing. Appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, there's a lot of sharing. Thank you very much, everybody. Can't do this without you guys. So this is, I do it to get to there, to the challenge of getting to the 1,000. And you guys are helping me get there. So big thank you to everyone that's helping. Bye for now. Be safe on the trails, guys.